Let's meet the visiting team, Houston Rockets. At small forward, Eric Gordon. At the other forward position, Jabari Smith. At point guard, Kevin Porter Jr. At center, Alfred Şengün. At the other guard position, Jalen Green. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Silas. Time to make the ball from the 3-1-3. Your Detroit Pistons. At guard, 6'5", number 7, Killian Hayes. Starting at the shooting guard, 6'3", number 23, Jaden Ivey. The man in the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 35, Marvin Bagley III. At forward, 6'9", number 28, Isaiah Stewart. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic. Your Detroit Pistons head coach is Dwayne Casey. Make some noise for your Detroit.
And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Saddiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020, and he's earned big minutes for the Pistons. He said, "My whole career, I've never been highly touted, but I found the confidence within myself to perform at a high level. I don't really listen to what other people say. I just focus on how much better I can get each and every day." Kevin, I do the same thing. Back to you.
And David, I can tell, and it's working. DA, thanks. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Gordon in at the small forward. And for the Pistons, Bagley is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Ivey. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Hayes in at the point. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
And it's Green slamming it down.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
And Hayes kicks to Bogdanovic. Outside, Bagley. Pass to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. And it's Gordon missing. Bogdanovic against Gordon. Here's Ivey. Green with the rebound. For First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter, and that one is good. Green's got his second bucket.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Ivy passes to Hayes. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Houston.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And that one's good. Green.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
Now here's Hayes. The pass to Bogdanovich. Driving inside. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Gordon, the pass to Porter. Green with the ball. Some nice passing there by Houston. Smith, no good. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich to the paint. Ivy kicks to Hayes. Back to Stewart. Pass to Ivy. Lets it go with a three. Sinks the triple.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Smith the pass to Şengün. Over Bagley. From the low block. Şengün no good. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Green passes to Smith. Outside Porter. Back to Smith. Outside Gordon. And a wide open look for Porter. Another miss by Houston.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Hayes. He can't get it to go. And Houston the other way now. Back to Gordon. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Up top, Porter. He kicks to Gordon. Back to Porter. Launches a three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. They grab their own miss, and he gets it to go.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Outside Green. Outside Porter. The three. And it's Green missing. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Here's Stewart. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Oh, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Green. Passes it to Gordon. Launches it. He doesn't hit that one. And the Pistons now going the other way. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too. Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
Here's Porter. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And here are the Pistons. They're on an 11-3 run. Bogdanovich, no luck. Rockets trail by 4. And it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94. When I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Green, he's checked in for Bagley.
Make some noise!
The Pistons leading. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Now, here's Stewart. 6 points for him. The shot's good.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Bogdanovich against Gordon. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Bay comes in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Hayes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Alec Burks checked in for Detroit. And a switch here also for Houston. Tate's checked in. And Porter drops them both. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Burks' shot is good.
Yeah, Joseph, the depth of finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Outside, Martin. Back to Porter. Martin against Bay. From deep, Green. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Joseph, the pass to Bay. Over to the left wing. Joseph looking over the floor. There's the pass to Stewart. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. They get it back. Duren, and Duren slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Garuba after the basket by Detroit. Shoots over Duren. Garuba's shot is off.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Saddiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of this.
Bang. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Greg, you were talking about how Bay is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And so he hits both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Green bounce pass. Tate kicks to Martin. Green breaking loose, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Burks. Back to Joseph. And a missed layup. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Martin. Can't cash in from close range. Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Duran. Now here's Joseph. Detroit, no good that time either. Green inside. Burks covering. Green, no luck. Detroit leading by 3. Outside, Joseph passes it to Bay. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Here's Garuba. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Green, the pass to Christopher. A shot by Tate with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark. Bay against Martin. And here's Bay. Stewart up top from outside the arc. Tate with the rebound. Rockets trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Green. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me. Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
And the pass to Bay. Knocked loose. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Christopher, that's good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Pistons. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Joseph, the pass to Duran. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Stewart. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Green, the pass to Garuba. Here's Christopher. An easy 2 points on the layup. Christopher's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. Isaiah Stewart has been on display for the Pistons. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this.
25. Your Pistons dance team.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Or just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree, unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree, because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
We've got Hayes. Also, Ivy out there. Nerlens Noel is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Livers in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Detroit right now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. And so here is Houston following the bucket by the Pistons. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Ivy. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside, Porter. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The natural scorer, Porter Jr., is superb at being able to play through contact and still finish the shot.
The Rockets shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting one.
One shot.
Free throw good. Porter.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
Here's Livers. Covered by Smith. And it's Livers missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
He gets that one.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Ivy. Shoots over Matthews. That shot off. The Rockets go the other way with it. Kicks to Porter. Back to Matthews. Oh, good on the three.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Rockets leading by 5. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Rockets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Now here's Hayes. He kicks it to Ivy. Back to Hayes. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Porter dishes to Smith. Pass to Matthews. Here's Fernando. Lays it up off the glass. Fernando's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bogdanovich wide open. Kept alive. Here's Noel. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, what persistence from Noel, a guy who does not quit on the glass. I mean, his tenacity is a huge reason as to why this team loves him.
The Pistons have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
The Pistons making a change here. Bagley's checked in. Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
Now, here's Ivy. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. Now here's Hayes. Covered by Smith. Shot clock at 5. And Noel kicks to Hayes. Detroit, no good that time either. Rockets leading by 4. Outside, Porter. Şengün with the bucket.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Pistons making a change here. Knox is checked in.
Kevin Knox, the second.
Bogdanovich passes to Hayes. Here's Knox. Back to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. He's off on that one. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. 6-point game. Here's Matthews. A second chance effort. And the layup good by Smith.
Jabari Smith.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Ivy. And it goes down 2 points. Ivy's got 5 now.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And Matthews now, top of the key. Smith trying to break loose, and they pick up 2. Matthews has got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets. And, well, Detroit shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Here's Bogdanovich for 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's deflected.
Wow, I mean, we don't normally see a rejection from Bogdanovich. I mean, the effort was great, and the shot block was a surprise.
And stolen by Şengün. Outside Matthews. Back to Porter from downtown. Rebounded by the Pistons. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. They get the rebound. Bagley. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Rockets leading by 8. Now Matthews. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Bogdanovich against Porter. Bogdanovich dishes to Ivy. No good there.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Şengün with the bucket.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Looking to end his cold spell. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Passes to Gordon. Up top, Şengün. score of the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Boy, I love Eric Gordon as a combo guard. He's a multi-talented player who can play either guard position.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Different look here for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Bay comes in for Bogdanovich. Burks, he's checked in for Ivy. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Hayes. Here's Knox. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Five on the clock. Here's Burks. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Gordon, the pass to Martin. Back to Gordon. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Green is checked in for Eric Gordon.
Substitution. Jalen Green.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Joseph with the ball. The pass to Knox. Up top, Bay. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
That one good for 2. Şengün's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Back to Bay. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bay's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Martin kicks to Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. One-on-one fast break. Martin against Bay. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Stewart checked in for the Pistons.
Now returning on the floor for your Pistons, Isaiah Stewart.
Rockets leading by 10.
2 minutes.
Here's Christopher. 5 points in the game. Takes it inside. It's blocked. Joseph, the pass to Bay. And the lead is down inside single digits. Bay's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. To the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Now here's Bay. He's got 8. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. And no good that time. So Houston will take it the other way. Green kicks to Martin. And here is Green. 13 points in the game. No good on the triple. Bay against Martin. Outside, Joseph. Burks finds Joseph. And here's Bay. Takes the 13-footer. The shot comes out. Rockets leading by 10. Here's Green. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Burks looking around. Pass to Stewart. And so it's Houston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Dwayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jalen Green. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. A solid performance already for him, and he might erupt in the second half if his last game is any indication of what we might see. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
And Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Here comes the fun, Detroit.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pistons trailed by 10, so on the floor for Houston. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Gordon. Ivan Bagley missing his last shot. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
Nice to see Gordon use his touchdown low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. And, well, Detroit shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Bogdanovich, and the shot goes in.
A nice strong finish from Bogdanovich, showing no fear at all.
Houston leading by 10. Outside, Green. Gordon, the pass to Şengün. Inside, here's Green, and the layup's good off the glass. Green's got 15 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. Over Bagley. Şengün, no good. Pistons trail by 10. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Hayes. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Hayes has got 5 points in the quarter. Outside, Porter. Passes it to Smith. And some nice passing there by Houston. 7-foot shot. And it's Gordon missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Detroit. Now Hayes. 11 points in the game. Now the pass to Stewart. Over Green. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Stewart.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. The kick out to Porter. With the drive. The Rockets again can't hit.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets leading by 5. Here's Green. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Banked in off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Now, here's Porter. 10 points for him. Green passes to Smith. In the corner, it's Gordon. Smith trying to break loose, and it's Gordon missing. Pistons trail by 3. Down low. Tries again. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Stewart's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Bogdanovich dishes to Ivy. Kicks it to Hayes. With the floater, and it's good on the way in. Hayes has got 13.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the tier.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Houston in the lead. Gordon, the pass to Garuba. Here's Gordon. Smith, left side. Another miss by Houston.
you know what, just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodlines.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pistons.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Outside, Porter. Here's Smith. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now here's Hayes, guarded by Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Bogdanovich. A 3-ball. A three-pointer is right on target. Bogdanovich has got 7 now in this quarter.
And a nice, smooth, soft stroke for Bogdanovich. That stroke is pure.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Porter. Smith kicks to Gordon. That one goes in.
And, you know, Gordon is a dominant jump shooter if there is such a guy. I mean, it takes a lot to throw him off his stride and rhythm, even when you try to crowd him on defense.
Now, here's Ivy. 5 points in the game. Here's Livers, covered by Smith, and it's Livers missing. Porter, bounce pass. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Garuba. Misses the 3. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Ivy passes to Noel. Bogdanovich against Smith. Releases. Bogdanovich, no luck. Rockets trail. Here's Porter. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Bogdanovich against Smith. Bogdanovich, no luck. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here comes the fun, Detroit. Hit the Piston dancers. Get up, get up, get up and start making some noise. Here they come, your Piston dancers. Here we go. Time to get down now for your Detroit Pistons dancer.
The Rockets making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Detroit has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Burks with it. Back to Joseph. Passes it to Bay. Shot clock at 5. Over Martin. Here's...
Oh, and he got fancy. antsy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Here's Bay. 8 points for him. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. That's now 8 points here for Jalen Duren.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of
Duren pulls it in. Pistons leading by 4. Outside, Joseph. Martin against Bay. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Joseph. The Rockets taking the shot. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Bay against Martin. Now here's Bay. He's covered closely. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And, you know, since the break, they've looked like a totally different team, especially on offense, where they are really cooking right now.
And there's the pass to Martin. Back to Matthews. Pass to Christopher. Houston needs to get a shot. Martin wide open. He fires, and it's off from three-point range. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Knox, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Christopher, the pass to Martin. Pass to Matthews. Now, here's Tate. No points in the game yet for him. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Christopher. The Rockets again can't hit.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
To the middle, here's Burks. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Christopher. He's got 7. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. And so is Detroit in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Trailing to start the quarter, they battled hard and pulled off a tremendous comeback. Now enjoying the lead. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Bay and Bagley will slot in at small and power forward. Ivy is out there with Hayes. And it's Duren in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now.
launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
Passes it to Bay. Pistons keep it alive.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Now, here's Tate. Left side, Porter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Tate throws it down.
Assist from.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The pass to Tate. Back to Porter. Outside, Green. Pass to Fernando. Back to Tate. It's over Bay, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Tate. Pistons leading by 6. And here's Hayes. Loud pass to Bagley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Porter, no luck.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Gordon against Bay. A putback, and Bagley able to finish. Bagley's got 4 this quarter.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Now here's Gordon. Outside, Green. Beyond the arc. The Rockets with a new 14. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Fernando. Bruno Fernando taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Pistons. So he gets them both. Pistons leading by 8. And Hayes kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Hayes. Now here's Ivy. Headed by Green. Ivy with the bucket.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Another miss by Houston. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now, here is Smith, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Team second. At the line for the Rockets, Smith. Jabari Smith. At the line for 2.
first free throw is good. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Both free throws good from Smith.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Pass to Bogdanovich. He's with it, guarded by Porter. Right side, Bogdanovich. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And, you know, offensively, I like the versatility of Bogdanovich. I mean, not just a spot-up guy. He can hurt you in a number of ways at that end of the floor on offense.
Now, here's Green. Another miss by Houston.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Offensive rebound. Bogdanovich, no luck. Nuggets trail by 12. Here's Gordon. Şengün passes to Gordon. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And it's Stewart, top of the key. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Over Gordon. They get it back.
Hard work on the glass that time gives them the ball back, and they get a chance to milk a little more clock.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
Personal foul. First team foul at the line for your Pistons. Bagley. Marvin Bagley the third. One shot.
One shot.
That's good from Bagley.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Timeout called the Rockets.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team give up a bunch of second chance points, because oftentimes that points to a lack of effort. That's got to be the main topic of conversation during the timeout.
Check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Silas talking to his team during the break. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Another miss by Houston.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's Bogdanovich, and he banks in the layup. And the Pistons lead by 17.
And you see the handles on display. Bogdanovich, not the quickest guy, but he can get where he needs to go.
Pass to Green. Back to Gordon. And they get it. He takes it up and lays it in.
How about the ball handling from Gordon? Very creative, pretty tight with it, and knows how to get through the defense with that tight hand.
Stewart, great positioning on the putback.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Porter kicks to Gordon. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Şengün. Great D that time from Bagley. Pistons leading by 17. Down low. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Outside Gordon. The pass to Green. Wide open. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
Basketball.
Here's Bogdanovich. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Smith. Outside Porter. 5 to shoot. There's Gordon with the 3. Hands it from downtown. Gordon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Love seeing Gordon work in the pick and roll. Great at pulling up to shoot once the screen comes his way.
Stewart with it. Now guarded by Porter. Stewart passes to Bogdanovich. Stewart trying to get open. Bogdanovich, no luck. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Over Bogdanovich. Off the left rim and out. Pistons leading by 18. Out to the right wing. Here's Hayes. Porter pulls it in. Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And he converts the layup.
You know, for guys like Porter Jr., who really can score the ball, transition hoops are part of the package. That's easy money for guys like him.
Now, here's Ivy. Now Hayes. They get it back. Nice D from Porter. Rockets trail by 16. Gordon, the pass to Green. Count it. Green's got 19 points.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
Pass to Bogdanovich. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. 19 points in the game.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
For 3, Smith connects from 3-point range.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Now, here's Ivy. Over Green. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Houston now. They're on a 10-2 run here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Detroit leading by 13. Here's Ivy. He dishes it to Bagley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul him.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Rockets trail by 15. Passes it to Gordon. Şengün with the ball. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pistons.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Isaiah Stewart.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Here's Christopher. And it's Noel with the rebound.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Shot clock at 6. The baseline J. Diallo, no good. Here's Christopher. He kicks it to Matthews. Here's Christopher. And here is Tate. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Tate, Jason. Tate, one shot.
One shot.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.